Hi everyone, this is Azure and today we're gonna attend at AtCoder beginner contest, and that's going to be Saturday. Hold on now. Yeah, that's 469. Train car. There's a train consisting of n cars. What is the position counted from the back of the card that is cased from the front of the train? The car that is second from the front. Uh, what the hell? There's a train consisting of n cars. What is the position counted from the back of the car that is cased from the front of the train? Front is there. So, from the end. So, like, if the train is 5 lengths, like 2 is from the front, and then it means from the end it's 4. So that's 5 minus mainly n minus k plus 1, n minus k plus 1, and n minus k plus 1, we get 49, 50. Yeah, okay, let's implement this. So ln k yeah, so in the second minute, so the task is already solved, so we go for the B task, isolated sets. What the hell? Okay, you are given a string S of lengths n consisting O and X. N chairs arranged in a row from the left to right. If the white character of S is O, a person is sitting in the ith chair from the left. If it is X, no person is sitting, and chairs are arranged in a row from the left to right. Okay, so find the number of chairs that satisfy all of the following condition. No person sitting in it. There is no chair to its left, no person is sitting on its right. Like only the first and fifth from the satisfy the condition. Like O is sitting. Okay, so we get this, and first. Oh, okay, yeah, like there and fifths. Yeah, okay, so I understand. But we need to mention this moment. It will be a little bit too hard to implement. So that's 0. That's 1 here. So I think so. LLN string s. Then after this, it will be better if we do for int e0 is less than. We go a minus 1. We go ay and ay plus 1. So n minus 1 a plus plus. If sy equal to x, here we go. Oh, I think so. To treat this answer equal to 0. So that would be better if we do doesn't equal to O. Yeah, that's the best solution that we could do, because mainly we watch to left to right, but we could get segmentation fault if I don't miss. I don't really know. So we get that's the best test case. Yeah. Okay. And for example, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's pretty understandable. I don't know what could we do, but answer. So if it doesn't, so it means that if it's equal to x, so it means that we don't get this type of moments. But okay, yeah. But we need two. I think so. It could be because of the first. But let's debug this. So see out y. Three. Wait a minute. So the 3 is this. No, it's going to be 4. This one. Like third index is this. So I start from there. Okay, yeah, I think that that's pretty bad to start from there because I don't check this. That's going to be risky. Okay, window 0 and n minus 1. So I couldn't access this element. I access only this, and I check this and this. But mainly, if what test case it could be, like for example, if we give it, here we go, then x 2x, then so if I give x, I get only access for this element, but for example, like here is the first one. But the main problem would be if I do more x right there, so I get first this and then second right there, so it means that it's going to be 2 of them. But because if I couldn't access this element, I'm gonna get only this. So yeah, we also need to make n right there. And now I will just check for fun. I don't really think that it's going to work, but why not? Yeah, so we get segmentation fault if I don't miss. What could we do is to try to do this. If y equal to 0, if sy equal to x and sy plus 1 equal to x, to an answer plus plus. But we also need to mention that xy plus 1 is not really the best situations that we could get. For example, if we get 1x, like this type of test case, So we check sy, but we couldn't check what's the next. So, but for example, if we give 2 x, so I could check this and I could check this. I think that's the best test case. So now if y equal to n minus 1, if y minus 1 equal to the x and s1 plus equal to x, we do answer plus plus. So also at this type of test case 2 x6, first of them is right there and second is right there, so we get 2. So that's I think so that's pretty good. But what if we get really not the best situation as 1x? I don't really know, so let's just run our code. So that's not really good that it's giving 0, so it means it couldn't match all of these cases. If y equal to 0, so here's when it really needs to work, so I don't need to check them. I couldn't really get this situation. So if y, so is y equal to okay, so I get this problem. There's no so I will be needed to make another test case when it's when it's equal to n minus 1 and yeah, so I think so it would be better either else if, like, let's do this, and there else if, then this, and this, and then here we go. Yeah, so let's make y equal to 0, and at the same moment y equal to n minus 1. So I'm gonna do if sy equal why did I get 0? This type of joke. Okay, we get the same position. It's 0 again. So now I don't really know what to do and how to implement this problem, because it's really hard to fulfill. Like, I mean, that's really good point. Like, it's 0 and then minus 1. Like, if it doesn't work, so that would be the best, like, to make it this. If n equal to 1 and is equal to x, then just see out 1 and endo, and simply will do this return. Okay, so I actually think that this code is going to work. I'm not really sure. I really couldn't understand. AtCoder often use this type of task with working borders. That's frequently hard to understand. Okay, double A. So oh, okay, yeah, I see. Okay, 6 out of them are not really best test case. I think so. I'll grab pen and paper because that's just strange. So for example, we go to the first test case. X O X X X O X. So we of course we understand how this 3 x works. So it gets out. So we get X O O X, and the main problem is this. Yeah, I got the point. What if we put x to the end and 1x to the start? I think so. For example, x and again x o o x x. Like I deleted this 3 I was saying, and x right there. So we really get incredible thing, but I think that this is only implementation. Let me check. I think so. I will delete this and okay, so oh, let me check the size of s. Oh, I'm glad because we no, that's pretty bad stage. Okay, that's really easy to do like this, and we know how to add this for the start. So it's s equal to the x plus s. Mainly, it is that's really verstation, but we get 100, so that's pretty good. I don't really know how to treat this, like, because the input is this, and if I, like, for example, if I did this, and then I input that's just worst things that we could do. But we're lucky, so now I'm gonna do this. Are you kidding, man? I don't have anything to say. But I don't really know how we are going to treat this. Is there there are three of them. I'm done. I don't really know. Like, let's check it out. Just, I don't think so that it could work at all, but okay. So it was really easy to understand. It's impossible. Let me do this. So we like add some string and again string and again string, and we compile. We say we compile. That's not going to work because like it's the same. For example, we are given this test case one x, we get x x x. At the same position we get the verstation right there and the verstation right there. So it would be better if okay, let me come back to the old code that I did. Results, my submissions. How to get my code? Are you kidding, man? Where's my submission? Oh crap. Holy, yeah. Here we go. So, okay, let me just treat this. I actually think so that is going to work, but it is what it is. So we go right there and put this. Compilation error. Why do we get compilation error? Let me just oh, I forgot about int main. Okay, so oh, seriously, I don't know why this idea X and X right there doesn't work, but I'm glad that I solved B task. So it already has been for 30 minutes. Uh, okay, that's. I think so. We could solve it. Also, we got 1 hour. That's a lot. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing string of links and consists of O and X, and bags are arranged in a row, and each bag contains one sweet. On white's bag, hit is written if the white's character of SSO, and the miss is written. Okay, if you don't have it is X. Okay, yeah. For each index, solve the following problem. Oh, that's a lot. Takashi receives the first K bags from the front of the row, eats the sweets inside them and keeps the bags. Then he repeats the following action as many times as possible. He discards one bag marked hit that he is holding, receives the bag at the front of the row, eats the sweet inside it, and keeps that bag. This action can only be performed when there is still a bag remaining in the row and he is holding a bag marked hit. Find the number of sweets he can eat. Note that when he receives a bag, that bag is removed from the row. I couldn't understand it. Like, what the hell is that? OXOXO 2455. What the hell? For K1, the bag he receives is marked hit. He discards it, and the bag he then receives is marked miss. So he cannot perform any further actions. Mhm. The main problem is this. I couldn't send hit is frightened if their white character of S is O and miss is frightened if it is X. So it means that we don't have any switch right there. For each index, solve the following problem like 1, 2, and Takashi receives the first key bags from the front of the row, eats the sweets inside them, and keeps the bags. Then he repeats the following action as many times as possible. He discards one bag, mark it hit, that he's holding, receives the bag at the front of the row, eats the sweet inside it, and keeps that bag. This action can only be performed when there is still a bag remaining in the row and he is holding a bag marked hit. Like for K1, the bag he receives is marked hit. He discards it, and the bag then receives is marked miss. So he cannot perform any further actions. Um, So the problem statement is hangwash. It's frequently hard to understand. I couldn't understand the output. I couldn't understand the input. So I couldn't understand the statement. And that's enough for not solving the problem. I couldn't understand what does mean this statement. Like, what the hell is this? I need to translate this. Like, so the main thing I'm gonna say is thank you for watching this video. This task is just freakily hard to understand. I couldn't get the problem statement and still we couldn't solve the C task. We could solve A and B. Thank you for watching this video. See you later.